Hello, everybody. Welcome in. This is where the fun will begin on this Saturday night. Okay, Barry, go ahead and finish your dinner there, brother, and that'd be all right. We'll still be here for a little bit. We ain't going nowhere, I reckon. Yeah. Oh, we'll sit back here and chill and see what happens here. We'll see who comes up into the chat and before we get into whatever we're going to talk about tonight. I really don't have anything really to speak of. Just general talk, I guess, what we've been doing or whatever. Yeah. We got, I'm gonna only hold it till 11 o'clock Eastern, so I'm not going, that's 2 hours, so that's plenty. Because I got church in the morning and everything. But I figure we can chit chat for 2 hours and probably come up with something to talk about anyway, can't we? Oh, been a very, well, I wouldn't say very, but a little chilly day today here in Kentucky. It's been jacket weather. Tonight had to go to, well, went to a political thing. It was a political / dinner thing. We're at the local community center and different politicians was there and stuff. And I'm glad I wore a jacket because I walked outside and I said, I'm going to go back in and put me a jacket on. There's a couple of them that went, they wished they had their jackets because it was cool. Where the location's at, it's in the holler like, and got ridge line all around it. It's down in that holler like, boy, it's going to get cold in there. But it was cold out here too. That wind was blowing. You had to have some long sleeves on or something, today. Yeah, that's what they're saying, Barry. Oh well, this had to be that, I guess. If it freezes, I don't look forward to it. It might. I've done got stuff out now. I'll just have to do what it, hope for the best. I guess I probably could have waited till after Mother's Day, but they say that's the best. Well, that's the best time to put it after Mother's Day. That's generally supposed to be when you're free of any kind of frost or anything. But who knows about this weather anymore? Whatever was the norm back 20 years ago is not the norm now. And way I look at it, within reason, if you can put your, say, garden stuff out or plants, uh, when it's warm weather, like in May, around the last of April, 1st of May, you'll be all right. As long as you don't, and of course, if you lived in a valley or someplace like that, yeah, you're going to be a little bit more susceptible to a you know, frost and stuff. That's just natural. But not saying we could not get any here because we're partially in a valley, but it's more open than anything else, really. And we're not near no large body of water. That's a big thing too. We don't have no. Well, we got a creek that runs behind my house here, but it's not too full. It's not got very much water in it at all, I don't think. Of course, I know I ain't been back there in a few days, but I pretty much guarantee you that it don't have no water in it. That's where you get your frost at, is with your cold temperature. Yeah, just been kind of doing a little bit of politics and with our sheriff's race and judge executive and the county clerk and stuff like that. As you see, I'm wearing one of the sheriff's shirt, and we talked with him and stuff. Personally, talked with him and stuff. One on one, not no politicking bull crap. One on one. It was kind of me and my brother and my cousin. They got up with him and had him to come around tonight, and they was out. We both left together, and they was leaving to put out more campaign signs for him, and in places that didn't have any, and I'm saying he's got a pretty good chance of winning it. I hope he does anyway. But and there are storms. Hello there, Barry.
Hey, neighbor.
How you doing?
Floundered. Can't hardly move.
You can't hardly move.
I ate too much.
Oh, you foundered. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I've been wondering about you the last couple of days. I've been busy as a beaver and on first one thing and another, and I didn't have a chance to even holler at you on the radio. My brain was just like, that was the furthest from my brain at that time. Imagine that. It just like.
Today's first time I heard you on there, but like I said, if a cat lays on my radio, there's no, I can't guarantee you it won't turn it down.
Yeah.
It's done it before. I don't know how they're smarter than what they let on. They know quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I apologize for missing your live yesterday.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I didn't even, it was just like the last minute thing, and I threw the link out in the chat. I didn't send it out, personally or anything. I just, it was just like a last minute. Well, it wasn't a last minute, but it was just something I just.
Well, another year around the sun.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just another day around the sun. Yeah.
I had where I decided it was there's no reason why I can't just have some beef at least once a month.
Mhm.
I God Almighty, it's probably the last time I'll ever buy it. Well, I bought one of those trays from Walmart, had it delivered. It was a tray of a pound of ground beef,
Oh yeah. Mhm.
$7 freaking.
Yeah.
You know, which
Hey.
I had to get cat food and I had to get toilet paper. But it's like I'll split this in half and have two meals, which I've had the second one tonight.
Mhm.
Well, by the time I got done with that taco salad, it hit me hard. I mean, I could. It was like I ate a full turkey dinner for Thanksgiving. It just wiped me out. I woke up at, I don't even know what time it was when I woke up. It
Yeah.
knocked me out.
Whenever if Shawnee comes on her tonight, uh, ask her about what kind of toilet paper she got.
Oh,
Uh, uh, she, it's funny. Ask her
stop
about.
it,
I'll just
though.
go ahead and say, just ask her about her bamboo toilet paper. Ask her about it. And I said, boy, I hope it don't. I hope it's not the kind of toilet paper that's actually made of bamboo, little thorns and slivers sticking out of it. And that would be rough, wouldn't it?
Well, that truck stop toilet paper that's like one ply, you
Yeah.
can see light pass through it.
No, she said it was brown colored, made of
Oh,
bamboo.
how would you know if you wiped yourself?
I told her, I said there was a joke in that somewhere, and I wasn't going to touch it. I didn't go no further with it. I said there's a
Talked to her a
joke.
while ago, and she said that she had a headache, but
Yeah,
I don't know how she's getting over it or not.
yeah. Well, and we all get them. That's stress. She got stress and headache from what I learned and stuff. Got family stuff going on. Yeah, that bamboo toilet paper at Brown, and I said, yeah, there's a joke in that somewhere. I'm not going to touch it, but there's one in there. If you just dig deep enough. I told her I did say I hope it wasn't the kind actual made of the bamboo with the slivers sticking out of it. But I'm sure it wasn't. I know what she's talking about because I've seen it before.
Yeah.
That
Or,
brown
or if
toilet.
you get wet and it sprouts little bamboo shoots.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, well, that's another roll I can't use.
yeah. It's a yeah. There's a story with that. I guess we have to. They make that stuff out of different things anymore. Recycled newspapers and stuff, or whatever, magazines and stuff. And I don't know.
It's where all our phone books went.
Yeah, yeah. I still have mine actually. I still have a phone book down here below here. I don't never use it.
The ones that weren't recycled, they're on eBay or they're in some short person's car so they can see over the steering wheel.
Yeah. Oh, the big thick phone book.
Big white pages. Yeah.
Let's
The
see.
yellow pages. I'm sorry, the yellow pages.
There's one.
Yeah, I remember those.
I got it. I still kept it. It's 2023.
The last one I got was when Windstream was still Altel.
Look, boys and girls, this is what we used to call a phone book. It had everybody's name in it. And you could just go through there and find an alphabetical order, not phone numbers. I just kept it because, what am I going to use it for? I don't know, but I just kept it. not intentionally, but I just put it in there and forgot all about it actually. But there it is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I ain't gonna keep it on her much long tonight. I'm gonna shut her off for about 11 o'clock Eastern our time. I figure 2 hours is plenty enough.
Yep.
For because I don't have nothing much to talk about. I mean, I can just repeat what I talked about last night, I reckon. But yeah, I was down to church yesterday. They was working on the roof of the cupola where they were putting a new roof on it, and they had a drone out there flying. This one guy had his drone out there flying it around the steeple and taking pictures of it. It's a DJI, but it was a S something. But it's got the controller inside the.
Yeah, it's got a screen built in.
Yeah, it's $3,000 for that thing.
It's probably a 3S or something like
Yeah,
that.
3S. Boy, it was nice. It was
I
nice.
rule over that. it's up there in cost, depending on what.
$3,000.
Yep. He probably got to fly more.
Yeah, it's $3,000. It's got
package includes a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to have one. Honestly, I'd be happy with another mini that did 4K.
No, we didn't put a new roof on all of it. Already had a new roof. We just over the steeple, around the steeple part where the bell was at and everything. For to replace. It had shingles on it, and some of them had blowed off, and was put new metal roof back on it. Had them 3 Mexicans down there. 3 Mexicans. They had that big 80-foot lift, and they was doing it. They had it. They had to use that 80-foot lift to get up there to it, though.
Yeah, can imagine.
But they get it on. They know what they're doing, you know. But that thing was it was kind of windy too, and the thing was rocking just a little bit. It'd take a little bit to get used to standing up on that thing.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But getting back to that drone, it was pretty cool. The guy that was operating it, he worked in the office there where the company was. And I started walking out to where he was at, and I kept hearing this buzzing sound. And it sounded like a bee or something, or a bunch of bees. And I said to myself, man, there's a bunch of bees somewhere. And it never once dawned on me it was a drone until I looked up. And there it was. I told him, I said, wow, I never would have thought it was a drone. I said, I kept hearing that noise. Where in the world's that coming from? But he showed me the picture. It was pretty slick. Boy, got a good picture on it, though. Really good picture. I said, how much one of them cost? He said $3,000 for that one.
Wow.
Now he probably got some, like you said, he had another one too. It was a smaller one.
The regular Mini 3 is $525. The Flymore package is about $1,829.
Yeah, 3S. I told him, I said, I like that. I like that because the screen is built into the controller.
Yeah.
And it's so much simpler to, you know.
The Mavic 4 Pro, its Flymore combo is about $4,000.
Mm-hmm.
Just no.
And I told myself, wow.
I had $3 grand, I'd have a car by now, even if it was a junker.
Yeah, I have to look at. I did look at that drone for a long time to turn loose that $3 grand. A
That was,
thousand, 500, 1,000 would be too. I would still have to sit there and look at it for a while before I pulled the trigger, and I don't know if I would or not.
you do gain some advantages because of its size. They can fly where mine can't because they resist the wind better.
Oh yeah, he's up there. The wind
It's
blowing.
just, and your wind, you might have a slight breeze down on the ground, but the wind is a whole lot different up there.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got, what have I got? I got one in my wish list.
Yeah, I like to have one now.
Not that one. I've got, what have I got in there? I think mine's a mini Thor. Is that what I put in here? I think. I don't know. Yeah, mini 4K. It's the same size as what I've got now. A hell of a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting like for some kind of windfall, just like money to pop in my mailbox on accident.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. But anyway, yeah, that was something neat to look at. I got to see it working and stuff. I like how it was set up, but it was just a little bit too pricey for me. Of course,
Yeah.
they use them on the job, so they can write that off, whatever. But I mean, if I had one of them, I would definitely. You can make money off of it if taking pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah, once you take that Part 107 test, it's
Mm-hmm.
shame you have to. It's a shame that you have to do that. Plus, you probably have to have some kind of license to have a business, and then you got that tax and use permit that you get from the state, and then it's,
Yeah, you could, or you just, you can take pictures and sell them to people, whatever.
but you could fly one for recreation.
Yeah.
You can fly a big one for recreation. It doesn't have to be a Sub 259, but on this recreation, and I could afford that one because it was a refurbish.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a return. To be honest with you, I think I took a chance and got a returned model. But there was nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
They probably just didn't. Sometimes you buy something for your kids and it's not really what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So, I saved like $30, I think, on mine. That's what I saved. That was 3 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of them things that you have to sit and look a long time before you want to turn loose that kind of money, unless you've got crap load of it to start with that you just need to get rid of.
Yeah.
Well, I got $3 here in my pocket. It's burning a hole in it. What do I do with it?
Dude, I could think of a million things. A drone would be high on my priority, really, if I had $3
grand. Well, I'm just saying, if you was rolling in money and,
yeah.
And that was like pocket money for you. Oh, well, this is burning a hole in my pocket. I got to get rid of it before it burns my pocket out. What do I blow it on today? Oh, let's just go and buy this drone for $3 grand. Oh, that sounds like that. That's, yeah. Whatever. It's just money. Watch me light this $100 bill on fire. Oh, well, boy. Anyway. Yeah, one thing about it, I took some well, she found it. It was a bag of mothballs, and he took a few of them out there and put it around her flower bed, keep the cats away from it. And I took the rest of it down around the garden and went around the edge of the garden with the mothballs. And then I'm going to stick my pie pans out, and then I'm going to go get me a bar of that real high scented soap. And I'm going to cut little slivers and put it down each row to keep the critters away. I'm hoping that I might have to do it again. I hope that mothballs will keep them raccoons and stuff away, rabbits and stuff. Don't hurt to try. I mean, it stands to reason that it could work.
It's supposed to work to keep snakes away too.
Yeah. I usually throw a handful up underneath the house in different spots. I haven't done it in a couple of years, but I usually done that just to keep them out there.
Yeah.
But I know it does work. It does work.
I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. We didn't have no mice or anything like that for a while when I was doing it. So I'm just saying it works. Yeah, I don't know. What I want to know is Shawnee tried out her bamboo toilet paper yet? That's what I'm wanting to know. That's the news that I'm wanting to get an answer for. Outside of anything else we talk about tonight. I want to know details of was it okay? Was it as good as the other toilet paper, or maybe not as good, or what have you? Was it gritty? Oh. I've seen that type of toilet paper before. Well, I don't know if it was bamboo or not, made of bamboo, but it's brown. I've seen that type before. And I just never did buy any of it, but I didn't know it was made out of bamboo, but I guess you could. I wouldn't know how to go about doing that, but it may be a good skill to learn. Oh boy. I don't know. Yeah, we just. Oh yeah. As soon as Barry gets back in here, I'll tell you about around there at the community center tonight. They, like I said, they were some people politicking around there, as well as they was having a fundraiser for the community center at the same time. And they had an auction there. They had a dinner, and then they had a little auctioning different items off and stuff. Food. When Barry gets back, I'm gonna tell him about that pie that was sold. How much it brought. I said, "Oh my God, who in the world would want to pay that for a pie?" Oh my Lord, they got money to throw away, evidently. Yeah, it's crazy price. Crazy. Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what. Just put it this way, without revealing it until he gets in here. It's more than I would want. I would look at it a very long time. I don't care if it was going to a good cause. I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Come on. Whoever bought that was stupid and had money to burn. I'll just put it out there, They was both. Oh well, I got just some X amount of money. I'm just gonna throw it away. You know. Like I said though, even though it was going to a good cause, still come on. I could see maybe giving $20 for a pie, just that's sensible. Really, it's not really sensible, but it's uh, that's what you would normally think that would be the just to help out. But this price here, oh my God! And I asked two couple of people, is that right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were in there when it happened. Oh my God! I didn't know who bought it, but I was aiming. I should have asked. Well, who? Point me out to the fool that bought that. you know, I was going. Oh, I got a place on my nose there. Blood coming out. Anyway, little little scratches on me, and they just bleed like I'm a stuck hog where I'm on that blood thinner, and it takes forever to stop. I know one thing. Thank God for EMS, because I tell you what, people would be in a world of hurt. As many people that call for the most stupidest reasons when they can get in the car and drive, and somebody can take them to the hospital, but they got to call the ambulance. You know, I hear it. Well, I went through the same thing when I used to work it. It's never changed. In fact, it's got worse, I think, on some of the stuff. You know, I think it's quit. I'm not sure. I can't tell. But anyway, I'll hold this on there until it quits. You'll have to excuse me. Anyway, I don't know what happened to Barry. He must have got lost between. He might have to go to the bathroom. He might be. He might have some of that bamboo toilet paper too. He may be trying it out. Barry, if you can hear me, I don't know if you can. All toilet paper is not made of bamboo, so just because you got new toilet paper, that's what it is. He said earlier that he had got new toilet paper, so that's what he's doing. He's checking it out. Oh, me. When he gets back, I need to run and get me something to drink. There he is.
What are you in here for? I just gave you food. Go in there. Leave me alone. Good grief.
Yeah, he made it back.
They just all crowd in here. It's like you got to be where the human is. You okay over there?
Yeah, I got a little place on my nose there. It started bleeding. It looks about done now. But I was going to tell you, around there at that tonight, they had it, of course, there's some politicians there, and then they also had originally it was supposed to be like a benefit thing for the community center to raise money, and they had a dinner, and then they had an auction afterwards, after the dinner, and we was all sitting out there, and they had their auction, and after it was over with, somebody, you never guess what a pie that went for.
Oh,
I mean, $505.
what in the world?
Yeah, everybody's going, what? Yeah.
Well, that better be a good pie.
Somebody bid $500, and somebody else raised it $505. Even though it doesn't matter if it was going to a good cause for the community center or not. That's just plumb ridiculous. I mean, I could see paying $20 for something like that just to help out, but somebody got money to burn.
Evidently.
Filter some of that over my way. If you got to get rid of it that bad, come on, I'll help you out with it. Don't care a bit to help you out.
That's just showing off.
Well, yeah, it just makes no sense. And I didn't see the person that bought it, but I should have asked somebody to point him out to me, so I could go over and shake his hand, and maybe say, "You're crazy. You need to go to the loony bin."
But first, give me your bank account number.
Yeah, if you're gonna if you need to get rid of it, I got some stuff at the house that I got some odds and ends stuff that I'm wanting to sell, and I'll sell it to you. I got some old junk. Or I'll have my wife to bake you a pie. If you like pies all that much, I'll have her to bake you one.
Yeah, like you can't get one for $3 at dollar store.
Yeah, I'll just run straight to Walmart and get a pie and come back and put it in. Here you go. Stick in the oven for about a couple minutes and let it get warm.
Yeah.
Here you go. $500, dude. $505.
Man, I could see if pies are a rarity, but
Well, and two, it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't matter whether you're doing it for a good cause or not. My God, that's just ridiculous. I mean, $20 maybe. I've seen them go as high as 25, but oh my Lord! So yeah, that's what you said a while ago. I was just somebody showing off. That's just all that was. They got money to burn and too stupid to keep it.
Probably that bunch runs up and down the road here.
Yeah, I don't know. They from different places. They from Boyle Canyon, everywhere. I don't know where they
Where was it at?
Around Butchertown.
Yeah, there you go.
They wasn't there. So I've seen a few that was locals around here, but the rest of them I didn't even know them. But I don't know. I didn't see the one. But, I would like to have got a look at them just to see what a stupid person actually looks like. way, I'll have some kind of template to go by. you know,
Just say you're like, hey, I want to get your picture, and just make it sound nonchalant,
yeah.
But really, you're going to post it on Facebook. Here's the idiot that paid $505 for a pie.
Yeah.
My God.
If I would say, if you got any more pies to sell, he'll take them too. People be baking pies and taking them to him, and oh my God! What that tells you, you're not going to take it with you when you die anyway. But that doesn't mean just throwing it away on a pie. Okay.
Next week, they're probably going to wish they had that money.
Well, probably not. Normally, yeah, but somebody would just willy-nilly throw it away like that. They got money to burn. I don't know how, but
well, I mean, there are people who are compulsive.
Yeah. I guess you are right.
Take that in consideration. They don't realize until they have to pay a bill, and they're like, "Oh my God, I spent it on pie."
Yeah, I spent all that money on pie. Now, how am I going to pay my rent?
Yeah.
No, well, you should have thought about that. Do we won't have to assign somebody to you to go with you everywhere you go? To every time you start something stupid like that, we'll slap you upside the head.
Just, I think we probably need to take care of your bank account for you, watch over it, and control how much you spend. So just give us your account number.
Yeah, we need to do this. I think it's a public service that we do this, and
it's for your own good.
Yeah, it's for your own good.
Yeah, I mean, there's people out there don't have to worry. They never want for anything.
Well, they think they don't, and they're the very people that the more they got, the more they want, and
yeah, well,
and they're not going to take it with them. But they don't see it that way.
Well, they'll probably hire a U-Haul on their deathbed. Like, begging you already.
Well,
I see the pearly gates.
Well, on that note, there, here a while back, I had a funeral director was telling me, one thing that you've never seen in a funeral home. I said, no, what? He said a U-Haul tied behind a hearse going down the road. Mm-hmm. You are making a point. I've never seen that. A U-Haul trailer behind a hearse. He said you've never seen that before. No, I don't guess you have. But you ain't going to take it with you, that's for sure. But anyway, that's just the state of affairs now. It's just some ignorance is a bliss, I guess. The old saying is ignorance is bliss. I guess there's a lot of happy people out there, I
guess. You never see those people smiling, though.
No. They're miserable. Because it's all, they got other things on the mindset, the right thing. And, yeah, that's just the way it is. There's no hope for them. They're immune to any other kind of reasoning. It's for their own good, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Just give them the information they need about their own soul and their state of their soul. And if they don't want to eat it, and that's on them. It's not on you. You've done all you can do.
Well, I got a project probably Monday or Tuesday.
What are you gonna do?
I ordered the coax of my CV needs.
Oh.
Didn't want to, but it's what's the point of putting that antenna up and going through all that trouble and having bad coax? It's kind of
that's true too. Yeah.
It's like putting a bridge up with toothpicks expected to hold.
Yeah. I finally got my mower straightened out, I guess.
You're hoping.
Unless the motor just don't lock up on it, which that's the next thing to happen.
It's not talking that way.
Well, you got to look ahead of it, I guess. But everything else is on our new stuff. It shouldn't mow. I've tested it. It's mowed pretty good now. But I got new blades, everything. I don't know.
Somebody came over and got the check for rent. I said, boy, that sure is a nice tractor you got in your yard. You know what I should have said? I said, oh, thank you, Donnie. I appreciate you giving that to me. Now I'm going to go sell it for a car.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. He said, well, that sure is an awful nice tractor you got there. And I said, I should have said that. I should have said, well, thank you for giving it to me, Donnie.
Yeah, I'm going to sell it. Why ain't that just sarcasm? I mean, that's just like being a smart butt.
That's like spending $500 at a pie and then brag about it.
I mean, well, I spend. You're being a person that says that's being a smart aleck. I mean, what? Sure, that's like rubbing it in on you.
Yeah.
Oh, Donnie. Well, you're saying that's mine? Is that what you're saying? And then before he knows it, he'll say, "Yeah, but yeah, that's yours in your yard." Oh, thank you. There, I'll just sell it Monday. I don't, you can't do that. Well, you said it was mine. I can sell it if I want to.
Door would beat him to within an inch of his life.
Man, if he had the key, if he keeps the keys in it, man ought to take it and move it. Move it on top of the hill.
I wonder if he did.
It ain't there?
No, I said I wonder if he did leave the keys in.
Oh no. If he did, man could let it move up the top of the hill and back it up in them woods there a little bit.
I don't need the keys anyway. I could start.
Oh my God, he would have a cow. Wouldn't he? He wouldn't know. He wouldn't. Barry, where's have you seen anything? Anybody on my tractor? No, Donnie. I paid any attention to it. I didn't even know what you even brought it here to start with. I expect me to know when somebody's come and got it. And he'll be looking. He'll have the law out there and everything. Looking and be up in the woods. You wear a pair of gloves, see, where they, if there'd be no fingerprints on it, or if they even go that far to check, but you never be too careful. But back it right up in them woods there, which would be no problem. I could back it right up in them woods and on top of the hill there, and they'd search that place over, and they would say to look up there. Think somebody just walked in there willy-nilly, got on it, and drove it off. Oh, I don't know, Donnie. I mean, shoot, anybody could have got it, I guess. I mean, I've not heard anything. Of course, I hear a lot of racket here all the time, cars and stuff. I never know when it's anything. I didn't
check that camera. Did your camera capture anything?
No, it's battery's down on it or something. It's not working right now. Got to charge it up.
That's what I'd say. I'd say, well, we've had some cloudy days here. It's dead. Crank camera's dead.
No,
Don't tell them that you can charge it in the house.
Oh, well, I don't know, Donnie. I'll tell you. I didn't even know y'all had brought it in here till it was out there in my yard. So that noise wouldn't have affected me any. Man could grab it, take out a building and move it too somewhere. That'd be even better also.
It'll look better.
Move it somewhere, move it in the woods.
And now it's going to have a big bald spot there when they do move it, if they even move it.
Well,
Grass will be dead.
well, I wasn't holding my breath on them mowing it anytime soon. I,
Well,
I can tell you that right now, they ain't gonna mow it anytime soon. So
might as well just block it up.
you can just see that I can see that right now.
Might as well just block it up right where it's at.
Well,
We straighten it up anyway, make it look presentable, and paint over the rust.
I'm gonna paint it pink.
I swear he's gonna live in it. I don't know why, but
You know, that wouldn't surprise me a bit. I mean, that's kind of way out there, but you got to think that way.
oh yeah, being realistic here.
Yeah, it seems like it's the way out there on the thinking, but no, not really. If you know the people, yeah, it's very much possible. But I don't know, maybe not, but who knows? Eh, uh, yeah. Can you hold things down just a minute? I'm gonna go grab me something to drink. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
You can look at my dibbler while I'm gone.
It's Pat Dibbler. Boy, these allergies. Brutal.
Yeah, my allergies been bothering me too. I ain't been as last couple of days ain't been as bad, but it's been there.
Wait. Dang. I cough up a lung.
But my kittens, boy, they just all over the house and running around and eating. They're eating now and using the potty litter box now. We got a little short cardboard tray. Put a little bit of litter in it, and so they can get up in it. It's just tall enough to they can get up in it. Get over.
Yeah.
The other one's too tall for them. They can't get over in it, and they using it. It's funny how they just pick that up on their own. They just pick it right up. It's like it was natural. Yeah. Scratching and everything. You know how they do.
Well, you see them use the bathroom outside to do the same thing outside to scratch the grass. I'll be damned if I didn't just fly into my drink.
Oh.
I guess we won't finish that off. It's a can, so can't really fish it out.
Oh, well, it's just protein.
Yeah. It'll buzz on the way down, tickle a little bit.
Oh, that's like that. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. They're all five of them. Right now, they're in there piled up with mommy, sleep. But yeah.
How many feet of coax did you buy?
I think it's 50 foot.
Okay. Mine. Let's see. I ordered 75. I've got 100 on there, and that's actually too much from that antenna to the house. So I ordered 75. It was like $33, and a bit more than I wanted to give, but any less than that would have been too short.
It might have been not even that. It might have been 25 foot. I'm thinking of 25 foot.
Okay.
I didn't need that much
Yeah.
to reach for that. I ain't hooked my coax up since the storm.
Right.
I thought about it a couple times and got busy doing something else.
You ain't missing nothing. Never what the band has been dead past few days.
Yeah, that there kind of makes you wonder, don't it?
Uh-huh.
He ain't in there beating like he usually is. I think he's just about at it.
Yeah.
0505. I think he just about.
He's realizing nobody wants to hear his stories.
Uh-huh.
Stories about people living in rent free in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that a few times on there. Him on there on that channel. I said, "Where's that old man that's got people living rent free in his head? Where's that old man at?" Yeah, compensate. He's overcompensating with that 20-foot long antenna.
Yeah. 20 foot long. Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
I listened to him one time. He said, I'm turning the house around or something like that. And I didn't even notice any change. Looking west, he had looked this way.
Yeah. He had look, yeah. Yeah, he had looked straight through here. Yeah, he's full of it. Everybody else is realizing it now, and they know he's nothing. And then they've wised up that they don't have to pay attention to him. Just go on about their business, and he'll go away, and that's right. And it's worked. Oh, he may get in there from time to time and do something, but it won't amount to anything. People just not falling for it no more.
Like that, he gets on there, tells people out and skip, and 100,000 miles away, and they're like, "So we got this guy up here that did this, that, the other," and it's like, you really think these people care?
No, they don't. He could care of this. He thinks he's doing big deals, but he's not. Somebody running around in a pole or somewhere. I hear him down here.
Somebody flew by here a couple times.
3 sheets in the wind, probably.
That guy in that black Ranger, I wish he'd blow that engine up or wrap it around a tree. I know that's wrong.
And no, does it look like it's kind of different colors or something like that?
It was painted over.
Yeah, he come through Butchertown like that.
Wide open.
Yeah. He won't be doing that much longer.
Eugene said he just about lost it over here at the curve right there at Bobby's. I said, well, he ought to lose it. He just come flying past my house doing about 60.
I don't know who that is, but I guess we'll find out before too long, won't we?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So somebody has to do just throw something out in the road there about before he gets there and let him hit it. It'll be into the vehicle. But yeah, idiots. They get a couple of beers in them. They think they're immune and bulletproof. They ain't got no self-esteem and self-control.
Mm-hmm. Ain't got no respect for the people around him either.
Yeah. They won't live. And the problem with that is they're not going to, more likely, you're not going to live long enough to figure it out.
No, Barrett's not an open panel.
And,
Yeah.
you know, they're just going to continue until something happens, and that'll be it, you know. But, hey, that's the way to go. That's life. Yep. I know, yeah, I can not change the subject too much, but yeah, it is a little cool out there tonight. I can feel it just a little bit. We got the heaters on in the living room, but maybe Shawnee sent some of that cold Minnesota wet, air down this way. I wish she hadn't have done that because, well, you know, I know she wants to share things, but we don't need none of that. But too late now. Uh-uh.
That's what I was saying. No.
No. Absolutely. I don't even see them registering. Where are they at?
This stream or Yahoo is or not. YouTube is censoring them, so it's show or hide message chat.
Oh, I gotcha. Well,
Just gotta show it because that won't give them any links. But no, to answer your question, this panel is not an open panel.
yeah.
Anyone that does that is opening themselves up to troll.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't know you,
And humility and a whole lot of humiliation. If you don't want to be humiliated, you just come up here and start acting stupid, and you'll find out quick.
Or you try to get this channel banned by showing Vienna sausages.
Yeah, we don't. Nobody cares about your little weenie, little container of wieners. Nobody cares. You may be proud of them, but hey, that's you. Yeah. No, Bear, whatever your name is, there. It's not an open panel. If you mean an open as you can get in here and say anything you want to. I believe in free speech, but there's a limit to it. We try to keep it clean and
within YouTube guidelines.
And within YouTube guidelines, and I do not let nobody up on panel unless I extremely know them or know them for a while. I vet them, and I'm not like most channels that will let. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most other channels won't do it either. They won't let just anybody up or out of the chat. Some will, but they paid a price for doing so, and I try to be fair with everybody, but at the same time, I don't stand for ignorance. Uh, and I try to be nice to people too, but at the same time, I draw the line when it comes to ignorance. And for some reason, I was let someone out of the chat up here, uh, and they was to in the basement. Show I'll be saying something inappropriate. Even though I couldn't do anything right off the bat right now, I guarantee you they won't be getting on nobody else's chat and doing it. I've seen so much of it on other people's channels that they let that happen to them, and I try to be equal as far as fairness goes to a point. No, it's not an open chat, and it's not an open panel. No, it's not. Me and Storms both, and Shawnee, we were all in the same boat together. We don't allow only people we know very well. After a person establishes herself with us, or somebody else, some of the other people know them more well and whatever, and then we might, I might consider it, that's just like in life. Okay, would you allow somebody to come into your house that you didn't even know right off the street and just help herself to the conversation, or to help herself to, oh, come in and sit down on the couch and watch TV. How you doing? No, nobody would. This is my house here on this channel, just like Barry's on his channel. That's his house, and so forth and so on, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. But I don't know. Can you wait a minute, see.
I think they left. They didn't get what they wanted. They left. As a moderator, I could hide them, put them in timeout, or remove, or report.
Yeah. I say remove him. If that's the same one you've had a problem with before, take care of him.
Yeah. Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I had a comment left on one of my shorts, and Blossoms and Greens by Chloe over in Ireland. I follow her. And she's kind of she's a great gardener, but she's kind of a wisecracker, like most Irish people.
Yeah.
It's probably where we get it from. We got that Irish blood, And she, I don't know for 100% sure that it's her.
Yeah.
But, she left a positive comment. So I don't know. I'm going to email her if I can find her email on her about page. I'm going to ask her if it's really her, because the channel that the name was linked to has one video.
Yeah.
And it's one of her shorts.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody, if you got premium, if you got YouTube Premium, you could download videos.
Oh, yeah.
And then you could turn around and upload it, claim it as yours. And I'm wondering if that's what's not happening, because something just nagging me. It's like Wait a minute.
Then go through there and chop it up and take portions out of the videos and claim it as theirs. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I would like to thank Bear Annoyansiska Z, or whatever his name is, for coming in here tonight, because that allowed me for the very first time to kick their butt out of my chat. Thank you for that opportunity. I've been wanting to do that so bad.
I thank you for the view.
And yeah, thank you for the view for your couple minutes there. That's appreciated. But it gave me the chance to kick your butt out, and I did. He has been banned, and the comments were removed. What makes them think just because they come up in chat, and the only thing they type in there is the panel open? No, you all had no sense to know it's not open. Oh God, how stupid. See, that's what was getting back early, the $505 pie. Those type of people, and case made right there. Yep. What part did you get from the entire conversation that me and Barry was having there that it was an open panel? So I can't understand. But, hey, it made my day. It made my day.
You finally got to ban somebody.
I got to kick somebody's butt out of my house. Yeah, come in there, act like a stupid idiot. Anybody with a name like that, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, we won't talk about that no more, I guess, unless you want to. They've been banned into the nether world. They're nothing. But I still would like to know before the show was over with whether how Shawnee's bamboo toilet paper was. I would like to have some kind of, what do they call it, product review. Not go in details or anything, but just general overall comment, I guess you could say. Bamboo toilet paper made of bamboo.
I think when I get done with this live, I'm gonna go ahead and email that Chloe, and I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna ask her if that's really one of her accounts, or if it's somebody that's trying to fish for information. Because the last comment was, "I'm glad I could reach you out there all the way from Ireland. On that note, would you like to talk more better?" Which I don't. Oh, would you like to talk more? I can't see a comma. Better off in the comments section. So, yeah, I'm going to send her an email and see if that's not somebody trying to impersonate her.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody that's not really.
Yeah, it might not even be Chloe, because I just don't think somebody's got that many subscribers is going to do that.
Yeah, I think it was Shawnee last night was telling me about one of her friends got hacked on YouTube and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd like to know somebody's trying to impersonate her too.
Oh yeah. of course. But yeah,
I don't know her personally, so I can't say. I can't speak for her character off
Yeah.
of YouTube. But
Yeah.
yeah, just as a content creator to a content creator, I just wanted to know that hey, somebody's
Yeah,
messing around.
I don't
But
understand.
if it's her, that's fine. I'll talk to a pretty lass.
Mhm. You know, I can't. On that note, I can't understand why anybody would want to do that. I mean, what do they get? What do they get? Do
Well,
they?
because
Do,
it'll lead up to. Well, I'm really having a hard time. You don't suppose that I could get some money off of you, or you don't think
oh
I
yeah.
could transfer some money with your bank account? Do you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think so, girl, or what, or man, or whatever. I don't think so.
It's usually men doing that. They pretend to
Mhm.
be women. You Google chat rooms had a problem with that for a long time. They finally put a kibosh to that. And what they were doing is they were going on Facebook and they get people interested in this picture they found on the internet. They're claiming to be this woman, and it's really some guys in Nigeria trying to steal money from you.
Mhm.
I need to transfer some money over to my grandmother. I work in Brazil, but I have a home in Texas. Well, if you got all that, you could transfer. It's called Cash App or Venmo or
Mhm.
PayPal. You don't
They
need some stranger's bank account to do that.
they don't understand that most people don't fall for that. They can't understand that, but they do find out. But
Well, I'm sure there's some
some naive person, yeah.
just he's desperate for a girlfriend. They send a picture of a hot girl, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
she wants me.
Oh, just for $5, I can have my way with her.
Yeah.
All I have to do is give them my bank account number, and she'll be my woman forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's your picture. That's all you getting. You can tape it to your cardboard box when you're homeless on the street.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, also I don't see why people want. Do they have such a poor, miserable life that they have to get on YouTube and places like that and try to hack people account
Yeah.
just to
Hacker over scam.
just to mess them up and uh, things, you know, that's just pathetic, really. It's pathetic. They ought to stand. They may not have any mirrors in their house because if they did, they would have to pass by one every once in a while and look at themselves in the mirror and try to make sense of who and what they are that would make them do something like that. But it's just a pitiful, pathetic individual that would want to do something like that to somebody, just for kicks and giggles, just to go tee hee hee hee. I got them. I showed them. I messed them up. Tee. Well, yeah, you might have messed them up, but on their social media, but that's about it. You ain't done nothing more than that. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch, chat overlay. Let me see what this chat overlay. No, it's a core. You can't use chat. You got to pay for the chat on StreamYard where it says up top, it says show comments on stage. You got to pay for that.
Yeah. Stupid.
Ain't that just a bunch of bull crap?
Yeah. Now, if I was running through OBS, I could put chat up on the screen for free.
Mm-hmm.
But it's already next to the video, so why have it up there twice?
Yeah, there's no sense in that. Yeah.
I've seen channels have so much clutter on their screen. I just can't watch. You know.
Well, nobody wants to see all that crap on there. I mean, it's, a lot of times, when I'm watching another live or something like that somebody might have, or they're not nobody I know, but people that these other channels, they got their chat going. I'll turn it off just so I can watch the video.
Yeah.
Because it's just cluttered up so bad. It's
Some of that. Sometimes it's best to shut the chat off because it would drive you crazy if you read some of it.
yeah, I do it. I do it, and I just of course if it's somebody I know that's having theirs, I always turn it back on. But I don't know. I just think it's a lot of stupidity out there. That there ain't no hope for it. But thanks to Baranowikazi, thank you for at least giving content tonight. Yeah, it gave us something to do during the live. I appreciate that for contributing to the channel. And you made a milestone in my YouTube adventure. You're the very first one I kicked butt off. I'm gonna mark that date down. Actually, that I would even consider it a birthday present. Thank you very much. Even though it's a day after my birthday, but I want to consider it a late birthday present.
And it's nice of them to give gifts when they didn't even know anything about your birthday. I was just
yeah. And also, I look at this as the gift that keeps on giving because he ain't gonna never come back up here again. Unless he goes under another name, he might have to steal his sister's account and get up here or something, or his grandma's account and get up here.
Grandma come on there. She can't watch any of her stuff because it's all been banned.
Yeah. What can I get on you? Hey, what can I get on YouTube? It says I'm banned. I don't know, Grandma. Yeah. It's that old technology's not working for me tonight. Yeah.
Well, thank you for visiting, Paint. She does that every evening. She'll come up here, sit on the table, and visit with me, and then when she's done, she'll go over there, find a spot, and lay down. She is a awesome girl.
Yeah, it's funny how these kittens here, they just progressed and within a week's time, they from escaping out of the room to now they're just climbing on the couch and getting up on the couch. They learned that they can get up on the couch now, and they get up there and play and fight up on there, and no, they tried to get off of it, and I said, "No, let them get off by themselves." And they might flop off a couple times, trying to get down, but they eventually learn how to get down on their own. And, they're funny. It's funny to watch how they progress. One of them looks like a Siamese. He's a slick one. Him and the one I call Bear, I call them the bullies. Of course, they're all bullies, but them two there one picks the fights with all the rest of them. There'll be 2 or 3 a big pile of cats fighting each other right there in one big pile. Maybe about 3 in one pile and 2 in the other. There's separate piles.
And so it's got to be where you walk.
Well, yeah, I have to watch it. Now that's another thing I had to watch. I had to be careful. And walking through the house, stare, underneath your feet.
I hate that first thing in the morning before my coffee. I just want to make it to the bathroom and relieve myself from sleeping. And no, I got to step over and around and
do an obstacle course on the way to the bathroom.
yeah, I get my calisthenics in at the same time.
yeah, I do that.
The bladder motivates you to go to use the restroom in a more creative way.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing parkour before I know it.
Yeah, walking up on the walls and around and swinging from
off the counter.
Yeah.
Walk across the counter to get to the other side of the kitchen.
Yeah. We need some more excitement tonight. That was pretty good. We need some more. That was kind of unexpected. We need some more. I'm not gonna call that name out anymore because they're gone. They're history. But I want some more.
Yeah, you don't need to advertise them anymore.
No, we're not giving them no free airtime. We'll call them. And I don't care whether if I'm mispronouncing you or not. I'm calling you a them. But yeah.
Him or her.
Yeah, Shawnee, I think.
That girl's had a busy day.
Yeah, that's what she was telling me. Yeah. Last night she was going to be busy today. I can't remember what it was she was going to be doing. I can't remember what it was. Canning or baking or something. Bacon, I think it was. Doing some bacon, maybe. Yeah, I ain't done nothing today. I just, as far as I walked out to the garden earlier, and that was the only thing I actually done. And, I guess I probably could have got out and maybe mowed my yard, but yeah, I didn't want to get out in that wind. I didn't care anything about it. It wasn't hurting anything. And I just said, I'm just going to take it easy today. It's going to start. Well, they were giving storms for Monday and Tuesday. I don't know if that's changed or not. That's what 27 was saying, weather.
Well, I know it's going to be cold tonight.
32, yeah. 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 Probably a lot of people just they've already shut their heat down for the summer, and they got their air conditioner stuck in the windows.
I got both. I've got my heater still out. Both my heaters are still out, and I got my air conditioner in the window.
Yeah.
Because that's how bipolar the weather's been.
Yeah, you want to be prepared. It's
Yeah.
always be prepared. That's why I haven't ever put none of my jackets up in the closet, because I know that I'd be needing them at some point, at least for till the last of May anyway, or middle of May. So, like I said, I wore a jacket tonight. I'm glad I did, but I don't know. Yeah,
You gotta see this cat. Let me see here. Oh, she moved just a little bit. I've got one cat. You think it'd be uncomfortable, because I know it'd be uncomfortable for me. But she will sleep with her head hanging off wherever she's at.
Huh.
I don't know how she does it. But there's no way I could sleep like that. I feel like I could just feel the blood rush into my head.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know how they do that. Just hang their head like that. I've seen it often. Huh?
I see she's got your radio just about covered over.
You see what I was saying? She could turn the volume down if she moved that paw.
Uh-huh.
See, that's how they do it. And if I miss any calls, that's why.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I haven't heard that. I heard that.
What happened? What are you doing?
Fighting.
Oh. Your mess, don't mess with paint. She will hurt you.
That's the way Rusty is. Boy, she puts it on Toby. Boy, he won't even come in the house now. He won't.
Those two back there on that cabinet.
She got him buffaloed so bad he will not come in the house while she's in here. Even when she's not in.
That one's stretching. Got paint mad.
Oh.
And paint.
I'm surprised he's even still there.
No, she stopped doing whatever it was that she did. It was wrong. Now it's bath time.
Yeah, poor Toby. I mean, he won't even come in the house now. He's so bad buffaloed. She got him buffaloed now. I don't know what it is. She just does not like him. Absolutely not. I thought it had something to do with the kittens. Maybe it did. But my God, she done that same thing with Smokey too. And after a while, when Smokey got, that's when Smokey was a little bit bigger, smaller. He was a young kitten, kind of about Toby's age, Toby's size.
Yeah.
Yeah, she done the same thing to him. And every time that she seen him, she'd whoop up on him. And after a while, she quit. After he got a little bigger, but I'm hoping that's the case. I'm going to do something about that. He has a right. I told her, I said, of course, I know she understood me. He has a right in here too. Okay.
Yeah.
It's enough of that. Now I can't even get him to come in the house. But it'll eventually work itself out one way or another.
Well, Rusty definitely got that from Paint.
Oh yeah,
You know, Paint is the matriarch. She makes sure everyone walks a straight line.
no, she does that for a fact.
Don't get me wrong, she's not mean all the time.
No,
She's got moments where she just is like, hey, look, you know.
well, that's what Callie's like. Well, Callie, she's halfway that way right now, but her and Toby sometimes will smack at each other, but Toby will sit there and hold his ground with her, but he won't hold his ground with Rusty.
Yeah.
She's just like a dad Jim buzzsaw. I was saying if she's just all over him, he don't know what to do. And yeah, it's comical in a way, but then aggravating too. You know,
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, Cat? Are you complete psycho or something? I mean, he don't even have to even look at her or whatever, just be in the room. And she'll walk back by and see him and just you can tell when she's getting ready to do it. She starts easing toward him. I got after a couple times over that. Now, if he was bothering her, that'd be a different story. But ain't no sense in that. But yeah, that's where she got it at. From Paint, yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly ain't that way though. Kelly is a timid. But like I said a while ago, every once in a while, she will smack at Toby and Smokey. Now she will, they cross her the wrong way. She will get after them a little bit, but not as bad as Rusty. Good God, Cat, I'm gonna get you some kind of pills to calm you down, or something, menstrual pills or something for cats. She'll quit that after I'm hoping she'll quit it as soon as the cats get big enough to run out by themselves. She'll have to. Because
well, it won't focus. Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Let's be dirty now.
Lord.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm telling you, I'm sitting there yawning, and I guarantee you, as soon as I get off here, I'll sit there and find something else to do, and still be yawning. But I don't know what it is. I am kind of a little tired. I guess it is still allergies working on me, but not as bad as it was.
It's right back.
Meow.
There's one over here.
That whole table full of cats, ain't it?
One over there. Can't get away from them. I know why they're in here, because it's warmer.
Yeah.
I got a heater on in that other room. That's not where they want to be. They want to be where the human is.
Well, them kittens, there's 5 of them. They'll get up in an empty pop box that's in the kitchen. They'll get in that thing. All of them. Well, there was enough room for all of them, but one of them wasn't in there. There's 4 of them in it. One of them little 12-pack pop boxes. There's 4 of them in it.
Yeah, there's one in here for them.
And I laid out. We had an empty 24-can box, and I just laid it on the floor, and they've been getting in that. Plenty of room. They like places dark anyway, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna crush it, throw it away, but now they want to play in it, so whatever.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I was aiming, usually I throw them away, but I saved that one for them and stuff. And
Even though I'm tripping over the stupid thing.
they don't care, human, because that's theirs. They'll play on it when they get ready to. They don't care how many times you trip over it. Yeah, that's the way cats are.
You got a bed and it's pushed out of the way, so when you get up in the morning, you don't trip over it. But yet, magically, it appears right where you get up.
Oh yeah. I haven't figured that out how that happens, but it does. Yeah, it's funny how that works.
One day, one of the cats tripped me. I said, something happens to me, who's going to feed you? And I kind of put a stop to that for a while.
Oh, yeah, cat, you don't know what you're messing with because, I don't see nobody else in here that's going to feed you besides me.
Yeah. Who's gonna buy you food when you do run out?
Yeah. You haven't thought that through, did you, cat?
Your water bowl's empty 15 times a day. Who's gonna fill that up for you?
Yeah.
I've yet to buy one. I wanted to buy one of those refills itself.
Yeah.
It's got that big jug on the back of it, and it just refills the bowl. I keep putting it off because I think they're wanting way too much for such a simple thing.
Yeah, they are. They are handy, but yeah, I see what you're talking about.
They did make there for a long time when 2 liters first came out.
Mm-hmm.
They had something like that you just screwed a 2 liter full of water on it.
Oh, well, that would be nice. See, they had to get rid of that because that wasn't making anybody money.
No, I bet you Tractor Supply's probably got a pretty nifty one, but I hate to see what they want for it.
Oh, Lord, they don't tell it. Especially or them pet stores too. Yeah. I can imagine what they charge for it. Yeah.
If they made one that held cat food too, that would be epic.
Well, I got one. I got a plastic tote it's made for pet food, and I got one of them in the kitchen. That's where I put their cat food in. I pour it out in
feeders for cats. They just step in front of it, and it gives them a bowl of food. But I can imagine them going through that food pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't have one of them. I just got the tote that you put their food in. That it keeps everything fresh and everything. Once you open that bag, it loses freshness. They don't want to eat it.
Oh well, they do have them, huh? Cat water fountains. Yeah. It's got a little plastic thing on the back of it. Just keeps filling it up with water.
Huh.
Looks like it takes about a gallon of water. Yeah, it's about what they go through a day. About a gallon of water, it seems like. Every time I turn around, one of them's up here, like looking at me, and I'm like, okay, what is it? Because I know I just fed you. No, the only other thing it could be is you're out of water. Go back in there. Sure enough, they drank all the water I just put in that bowl. Automatic gravity design, environmental, sustainable, fashionable base. Ooh, it's fashionable.
Yeah.
Wow. $25. I think they can keep that. Cat feeder.
Well, that would be okay if you was going to be gone a couple of days or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be there at the house, I mean,
Oh, the cat. Oh, okay, wait a minute here. Now these people got to be fools because I'm not. Okay, so the cat feeder is designed exactly like the waterer, exactly the same.
Hmm.
But it's $17. The other one was $25.
and does it work the same way? I mean, is that
Let me. I'll share it on the screen. So this is the one I'm looking at. So that looks like a freaking shoe
yeah?
with a thing on it. Okay, so that's the feeder. Let's just scroll down to the watering bowl.
This
How
is,
come that's $24 and
but
this
but is it? Let me see.
that's $17?
Yeah,
Feeder.
I was going to see how they're made though. Are they made differently, or is it?
Uh,
Can you scan on it? Scroll over top of it.
can
No.
you well show me a bigger picture?
But yeah, let's see. No.
Let's see if I could get a bigger picture by tricking it. Like that. Okay. So it's probably got a little trigger thing here.
Yeah. If it does, well then let's see if that other one, that watering bowl is. I mean, the food bowl's got the same setup. If it is,
Yeah.
if it's the same thing, then yeah. I can't see what would be the difference between the watering bowl and the food bowl anyway, as far as price. You think it would be the same thing, same price, even
So
if they were a little bit different.
that's what I'm getting at. Why?
Yeah, they must
Oh,
think.
here it is. Okay. So, oh, it's a little bit different. There's not like a valve at the bottom.
No, okay. Well,
Is
that's where it was more expensive.
This is just the feeder.
Hmm.
It's 3 pounds. I don't know. I might have a trigger right there. It looks like a trigger.
Still, yeah, $17. That ain't bad for that, but what I would have to ask him. I would say, what is the difference between the watering bowl and the feeder?
Yeah.
Why are you? Can you? What? How are you justifying 17 versus 25?
Oh, I could see this one being expensive. Look at that contraption.
I can't see it.
Oh, it's not showing it. Okay.
No.
Okay, I see what's happened. It stopped.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. Wow. Huh.
It's got a timer. Oh, okay, that's ingenious, actually.
I can see that would be pricey. Yeah.
Yeah. That warrants $40. Yeah, or 60. Yeah. Wow. But you can only feed 2 cats at the same time. It's not very helpful when you have multiple cats.
No. That'd be like fighting over an airline.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know. Any more people, they got so much junk out there. They just think people so stupid, and they don't. They're banking on people not paying attention.
Yeah.
They see these little items out there. Oh, it looks pretty cool. They don't. That's what they're banking on. Of course, they're going to mark it up there a little bit. And that's they're preying off of most people's ignorance.
Well, tractor supply.
I'll tell you a case in point. I ordered a set of belt guards, sits on top of bolts on the deck,
Yeah.
and it keeps the belt from jumping off the pulley, when you disengage it.
Yeah.
Oh, two new, they knew them. They had different colors, and the black was like 20. I'm gonna say, without looking at my paper, it was like 22 or $23 for two of them, and it was black color. And they had the Craftsman orange and this and that, blah blah, higher. Okay. Well, it was $25 for shipping and everything. It was like $12 and something for two of them. And but the other was like before shipping, it was like $25 or $30 for just because it's orange or red.
Wow.
Of course, I'm gonna get the black. It's the same thing. It's gonna serve the purpose. It doesn't matter whether it's the matching the color of the rest of the mower. I don't care. if you want to get really detailed, but I want it to be just like it was. Who cares, dude? Save some money.
I just want it to start up and do what it's supposed to do. I don't care what color it is.
As long as it fits my deck and keeps and does what it's supposed to do, I don't care what color it is. But if I can get it $20, $10 cheaper, I'm going to. And it's the same website, the same site. I went down through her, I was clicking through her. See, I was wanting to get a black anyway. I couldn't believe that the black was cheaper than the rest of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty common color, though.
Yeah, and I said, "Wow, how they're
well, the coax. I mean, when I ordered the coax, I do a lot of research before I buy. See who's got a better deal, how much I get of it. Is it already, already got connectors on it? Will it be, high grade, or is it going to be something I have to replace in a year or two?"
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the same exact brand for twice as much on eBay.
Well,
with Amazon, it was $30 to $32, and I was like, I'll be a fool to buy off eBay because of shipping alone.
Yeah, yeah. You can't buy nothing like that on eBay. I try to tell people that,
but I don't. I honestly think the reason this coax would had so early on me, not just because what Donnie did with the bush hog, but this is that aluminum shield. It's not copper, and the stuff I ordered yesterday is copper.
Oh, mm-hmm.
It's got copper shield, which tends to keep that noise out.
Mm-hmm.
But to get it for the price that I did, because if you would have bought, I don't know. I think if I would have just went with aluminum shield and been like, I don't care,
mm-hmm.
It would get the job done. But then it's not strong like the copper, and it's not going to keep the noise and crap out. Because I honestly I don't know what the difference is. You had way less noise on your CB over there when I helped you put that antenna up than what I do over here. There is something over here. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Every once in a while, I do get a little noise on the CB here, just a little bit. But towards that,
sound like cicadas.
Well, towards the afternoon, it would quit. It would go away.
Bing.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know what it was. I thought it was interference from something, but Lord, if I know what it is. But it only lasts a certain time frame, then it'll go away.
I can accept atmospheric noise. There's a difference, but this was something. This is something around here.
Yeah.
I've heard it on my scanner. I've heard on GMRS. If you look over the squelch up,
Mm-hmm.
I heard it on MERS. I've heard it on shortwave. I don't. I've cut everything off in my house.
It could be the at their smart meter too.
Yeah. That's just kind of what I was thinking, because
Smart meter.
I can't think of anything else around here that causes interference when you turn your electric off. I mean, I cut it off at the main breaker in the house
Mm-hmm.
and turned all this stuff on, and I cannot for the life of me figure out where that noise is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the end of the day, it's gone when you don't want to listen to the radio. It's like,
Oh yeah.
so, but yeah, it's like, especially these days when money's tighter than normal, you shop around.
You got to shop around.
It makes a big difference.
Because there's all these other products out there, companies, they're competing. So they're going. You shop around, you're going to find a better deal.
No, it's not some name brand. It's some,
Mm-hmm.
some silverware down the steps to see what kind of sound it made, then put it into words.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
King,
yeah, yo electric or some. I don't know what name it even was, but
I think on them Chinese radios, I think that's how they name them. They take one of them radios before they put a name on it. They'll throw it down steps.
yeah,
And whatever noise it makes, they'll put it to word. What we gonna call it? Oh, hold on a minute. King Chang Kong Kong Kang Kang. Oh, that's not good. We take that name.
or they take a bunch of Scrabble letters, throw them up in the air, whatever lands.
Yeah. Or they put them in a cup,
Yeah,
shake it, and throw it out on the table. That looks pretty good.
yo electric. Okay, yeah, good name.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got about 7 minutes to go. One whole according to mine, I got 1 hour, 59 minutes, 22 seconds. It in my computer clock is not in sync.
That's fine, because a lot of people are noticing time is not jiving with.
That's true.
There's been several people noticing that they'll have an analog clock in their house, and back when we had this time change for Springboard, their clocks wouldn't line up with each other. So the phone clock, and even a clock in their car wouldn't line up with that analog clock.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed that.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, and time does feel like it's moving quite a bit faster.
Yeah.
I thought it was just because I was getting older, but I really don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't either. Anyway, I think we'll just shut her off right there, and that's close enough. And appreciate everybody catching the restream. I'll get out in a minute, and Shawnee, we'll catch you later. Appreciate you coming in there. We'll catch you later on. Maybe I don't know if Barry's going to have one tomorrow night or not. We'll
Probably will.
Okay, we'll catch you over on Barry's there tomorrow night. And everybody have a good night. We'll catch you.
Everybody.